Potter has not got a set of specs like that, mate. Trust me. Hope everyone's well. Do you reckon they suit me? I'm not too sure, you know. I'm not too sure. I can see the glare on them. I don't know. But anyway, listen, big up yourselves all sat in the chat. Appreciate it. And yeah, let's hope we see a good match tonight. Obviously, Wolves beat Man United twice last season. One in the cup, one in the league. Both times it was at Molineux. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good game. And Man United are fresh off of the back of a resounding victory in the end against Chelsea. And they played some decent football at times, Man United. They were susceptible as well to Chelsea's breaks. And they were kind of unlucky, kind of lucky as well that Chelsea didn't score a couple of goals. They hit the woodwork twice. But Molineux looks like it's up for it right now. I've just got it on the stream here. Guna Eagle-Eye is on his way. Again, fashionably late. I think me and him need to have words about this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, it's nice after doing the watch along for the Man City game. It's nice to just sit here knowing that we've won our game and we've won 2 out of 2, and we're up the top there, you know. And little bit of pressure off because obviously Man United and Wolves, you could throw Wolves into the mix, are going to be take the glasses off. Do they not suit me? They do suit me, man. Chill. But I can't see nothing out of them. I can't lie. But yeah, both teams are going to be a threat for that top 6. One of them might miss out. It might be Wolves. It might be United. It could even be us. Who knows? Chelsea as well. Excuse me. But yeah, it's going to be a lively game. And listen, Wolves play great football. They've got a good manager. And they play decent attacking football. Man United, we know that they've spent a hell of a lot of money on a centre-back, and they have got some decent attacking players as well. Even though they've let Lukaku go, they've still got Rashford, Martial. You could throw Sanchez into that if he actually eventually turned up. So yeah, it's going to be an entertaining game. How do I think it'll go? I think it's going to be pretty open, if I'm being honest. They're both going to go for it, and I see it being a draw. Maybe 1-1, 2-2, but yeah, they're just walking out the tunnel. I'm probably going to be about a minute behind everybody else, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. Sanchez is off to Inter, says Tom. Is he really? Well, mate, they seem to like buying United rejects. They just bought Lukaku, so yeah, it's all good. And apparently Mustafi could be going. Anyone who's not checked out my daily transfer update from this morning, well, it was actually this afternoon I posted it. Then. So you can see 3 screens on my glasses. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit baffling, man. I can't lie. I'm going to have to take them off for a minute. But they're not even real glasses. They're fake. But yeah, apparently Mustafi could be going on loan to Roma with an option, not an obligation, an option to buy. So yeah, that could be something that happens in the coming weeks. Obviously, there's just over 2 weeks of the transfer window left to sell players. And Mustafi could be one of them players that goes out, it gets the wages off the wage bill. And you never know, they might actually buy him at the end of the window. Now we've changed that. I think I might put my glasses back on. I think, what do you reckon? You can still see 3 screens. Big up Guna Eagle-Eye in the building. How you doing, bruv?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Yeah,
you all right?
I'm loving life right now. It's all good. It's kind of funny doing a watch along for Man United with an Arsenal top on. I didn't quite think this through, did I? Although there's no way I was ever putting a Man United top on. Don't get me wrong.
I was going to say, you want to get across the message that you support Arsenal. Fuck these up. The only reason we're watching this is because they're our rivals, so we've got to.
This is what I was saying before you came on. I was saying Wolves could be pushing for that now. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got a good team, decent team. So you never know. I think it'll be a draw. What do you reckon? How do you think it's going to go?
Yeah, I think it'll be a draw as well. I think United, defensively, they seem to... It's like we've both sorted out the opposite ends of our team. So United have lost the striker, but they sorted out the defence. We're losing defenders, but we sorted out our strike force. So it's just like... It's going to be interesting to see who finishes higher out of us lot.
Well, that's the thing. Like Man United, I don't think they'll miss Lukaku as much as some fans think they would. I know a lot of fans don't rate Lukaku, yeah, especially Arsenal fans, but they brought Daniel James. Noah's just reliably said he's put in the chat that he's underrated. And he is a good player. Listen, don't get me wrong. He's decent, man. Very decent player. And that could be what they've been missing. Obviously, they'll score goals anyway. They always do. They're Man United. Lukaku's got no build-up playing him whatsoever. He's just a flat track bully. Do you know what I mean? He's one of these guys that you get the ball to him, back to goal, he'll spin your man, and bang. He'll miss more than he scores, but if you give him enough chances, he'll bury you 25 goals a season. Yeah, and he'll do well in Italy. He'll do well out there. Different tempo, different type of game and stuff like that. But with this Daniel James coming in, that's a direct player that can link play, hold play, bring the likes of Rashford in. But that's one thing I'll say about Rashford that he needs to up his game on is hold up play. If he can get his hold up play to half of the level Lukaku's was, he'll be a top draw striker. Do you know that? Yeah, because he's got the pace, he's got the finish, he's got the composure. We see that when he scored that stoppage time penalty. Do you know what I mean? So I think if he can add hold up play to his game, he'll do all right. But obviously, I don't.
United fans are not overly enthusiastic about Rashford, but from what I can see, for a guy of his age, I think he's doing fine. I mean, if the reported £300,000 a week is true, I mean that's fucking ridiculous. But outside of that, I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player. So I'm kind of with you. I think he just needs to add some stuff to his game. But what is he, 21, 22?
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
So, yeah, there's plenty of time for that. Plenty of time. He'll develop in his own way.
Yeah, see, mate, I agree. Listen, there's so much pressure on these players nowadays, yeah? Right? And then fans, like we do it, me and you both do it at times, yeah? We demand it now. It has to be now. Yeah? We can't have no long thing. Yeah, we want success now. Yeah, and fans are just impatient. Sometimes, listen, he's like 21 years old, man. I think he scored 47 goals for United, or in total. Is some stat earlier. Yeah, which is pretty damn mad when you think about it. Yeah, because he didn't burst onto the scene until a few years ago. Do you know what I mean? 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, 2.5 years ago. Plus,
there you go. 2.5 years. And that many goals. So. Mate, listen, I hope for Arsenal's sake that he don't smash it. Yeah, but as an England fan, not that I watch the games, but obviously tournaments I do. As an England fan, if he's one of the future, then we've got to back him when he plays for England, and I hope that he plays well for us. But for Man United, I hope he does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I think for United, it'll be interesting in a lot of ways to see how they now build the team around him, because you've got to think that he's going to be one of the main candidates to build the team around. Pogba, I think they need to decide one way or another if he's staying or going, because United fans are still not confident he'll still be here in a couple of weeks' time. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what United do over the next couple of transfer windows, but the only reason we're talking about them is because we're watching a watch along. The truth of the matter is, I'm more concerned with what we're doing.
Exactly. See, the thing is, right, with Pogba, if I was a United fan, do you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Ozil for us. Yeah, the only difference between them is when Pogba turns up, yeah, the geezer's one of the best players in the world. Yeah, in a midfield position, yeah, and he'll turn up for maybe 2-month period out of a whole season. Yeah, and in that time, he'll bag 12, 15 goals, 10 assists, and he'll just disappear again. Yeah, and that's the difference. When Ozil turns up, it's 1 pass or 2 passes or 45 minutes. Yeah, Pogba has got genuine world-class ability and can be one.
I still would have him. I'd have him at Arsenal. I
don't want him anywhere near the club, mate. And if I was a Man United fan, I would want him out, because you know what? He's got an attitude that stinks, mate. Yeah, all of that ability. And he turns up whenever he feels like it, yeah? Nah, man.
Forget the prima donna attitude, because I agree. It was one of the main reasons that I didn't want Wilfried Zaha here, right? Take all of that out of it. Just on pure ability. Would you have him?
Who's Zaha?
Yeah, no. Pogba.
On ability? If I looked at him at Juve, yeah, all day long, you take him. Yeah? He's come to United, 90 million quid, 89, whatever it was. He's on a stupid amount of wages. All the dabbing and all that, I can accept all of that. That's cool, yeah? That's part of the profile, yeah? That's cool, yeah? But you can't be getting away with that when you're not doing it on the pitch, and he disappears way too often, mate. He's got an attitude that stinks for me. Yeah, and you know, I wouldn't want him anywhere near Arsenal. Do you know who I'd rather have out of United's midfield? Yeah, that McTominay. I'd rather
have McTominay, huh?
Yeah, do you know why? And I know it sounds stupid because he's not even on Pogba's level, yeah. But he grasps and he knows his position, yeah. He knows his role, yeah, and he knows that he's at the very beginning of his career and he has to work hard. Pogba don't give a toss; he's made it, yeah, and that's the difference.
I hear you. Just to let people know, because they were wondering if the match had started.
It has started. Waffling.
It is currently on 5:45 at the moment.
Wow, you're 20 ahead of me, man.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I'm watching on TV, bro. So yeah, it's
change it up. Let me see if
United are just popping the ball about. Wolves are defending well as they always do at Molineux.
There we go. Got another one. 5 minutes 12 now.
Okay, yeah, that far. I'm on 6, 7, 6, 8.
Yeah, you're 55 ahead.
He ain't being harsh on Pogba. No, there's some debates going on about our conversation.
There's certain players, right? Yeah, that I look at. Eden Hazard's another one. Eden Hazard, when he turns up, he is one of the best players on the planet. That's a fact.
I'm with you on Hazard. I'm with you on Hazard.
To be fair, when he does turn up for a sustained period of time, Chelsea normally win a title or a trophy. Yeah, consistently. When he plays well for 6 months, yeah, out of a season, they normally win something. Yeah, when he doesn't turn up, mate, he disappears more than Ozil at times. Do you know what I'm saying?
It does. It really does.
3 players, Pogba, Ozil, Hazard, when they don't fancy it, you might as well hook them off in 5 minutes. Yeah, because it'll ruin your team. Yeah, but...
Oh, God. We've seen the comment from Lundberg camp. We knew it was coming.
Wait. I can't even see it, bruv. I can't even see it. I think I blocked him from the channel anyway. I don't know. I can't even see it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think I did,
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Running his mouth one day, so I think I blocked him. So, yeah, I can't see it.
Oh.
But, yeah, don't worry about it, man. It's cool. I don't even care anyway, mate. Yeah, we're all good, man. We're all good. The game's 7 minutes in. It's pretty cagey at the minute, just sounding each other out, aren't they? But Man United are more on the front foot, I'd say.
Us two streaming. Mohammed Lee is. I'm watching it on TV. We're both doing it through legal means. Just to clarify. Yeah,
or anyone who got the link that I gave them the other day when they asked me if they decoded the message that I gave them.
Lee, I usually agree with you, but McTominay over Pogba is ridiculous.
Look at this.
There you go. There's a debate.
You could be great, you know. Do you know what? I have never sat through a whole Harry Potter film. How boring.
No,
sitting there watching that, bruv. Yeah,
my sisters love that shit. Well,
mate, my daughter loves it. She'll sit there and watch them back to back. It's like, are you mad? Yeah, I can't even stomach half an hour of one of them, mate. It's just, nah, man, that ain't me. That ain't me.
And VP, to answer your question, it's in the fridge. At some point, one of these days, I'm going to leave Lee at halftime, and I'll have a. Well, I don't smoke, but I'll have a.
I'll have one anyway.
A bud. All right, so United corner people. Time check is 9 minutes 10.
Yeah, you're
9 minutes 10
ahead, man. 55 ahead.
United look bright. I ain't gonna lie. Look good. They do look good.
They look like they're fluent. That's what I'd say. They're fluent. They know what they're doing, and it's quick.
Did you see that comment from M Mason? You should give your mum her glasses back, Lee.
I don't know what happens when I stream on this, but hardly any of the comments come up. It don't come up relentless like it does in the normal YouTube.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, mate. To be honest, comes up with comments, but it just doesn't come up with all of them. Maybe it can't handle how many are coming in at a time. Do you know what I mean?
Apparently, I'm 5 seconds behind, according to Tommy Gabriel. I'm not sure why. 5 seconds behind who, Tommy?
Yeah.
Am I? Maybe this ain't live. Did I accidentally pause it? Because now I'm wondering. No. What are you talking about, Tommy?
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, that happens a lot. It happens a lot. Yeah, if you're watching it in London, and I had it on TV here, there'd be a slight time limit. Yeah, it'd be a slight time.
Oh, is it?
How quick the receiver gets it through to your channel, to your TV.
Really? What kind of bullshit is that? I never knew that.
Yeah, sometimes it don't. Like I've been sat on the phone to my mate on a North London derby before, and he's Tottenham, yeah, and he's got the goal like literally 2 seconds before I have. Yeah, and he's like jumping around like a fool because they scored. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I've seen the goal 2 seconds later. So yeah, it does. It depends on how quick it gets it to the receiver.
Oh, that's some weird shit. Okay.
Look at this comment. Yeah, man, you were looking all right. I can't lie.
Hi, Dad Graham.
Shit,
I'm doing all right, Alex. Thank you, brother. Hi, Chig. Who's the dude with the specs?
You know this is my channel, right? You know this is my channel. I had somebody the other day, yeah, when we did that. Was it the Burnley one or the Spurs one? Can't remember.
It was the Burnley one, I think. Yeah.
I went to the toilet or half time or whatever. I come back and one of the comments was like, "Who's this white guy that's just rocked up?" Yeah, it's my channel. yeah, it's my channel, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's mad.
People got love for the Chig. That's all we can say.
Yeah, baby. And Chig's link is in the description for 295 of you watching that ain't subscribed. Any of you that are not, go and do that. It is in the description. And so is the FIFA channel that I've set up as well. Hi, Chig. Who's the dude with the specs? Evening, Rabba. How you doing?
What up, Rabba? By the way, people that keep saying goal,
just time them out.
Hasn't been.
Don't
time them out.
Yeah, time them out. Don't mute them. Time them out.
Yeah,
if they do it a second time, mute them because that is annoying as fuck. I can't lie.
Yeah. Time them out.
Put them on the naughty step. It's 5 minutes. I think they get timed out for.
5 minute naughty step.
Yeah. I used to do that in my
predictions.
Naughty. No
predictions for the game. Did you do predictions?
I said it'd be 1-1, 2-2. I think a draw.
Yeah, I thought 1-1. I think it'll be a low scoring game for some reason. Chig, I might go into Spurs. How about you, Lee? Unlikely. I'll be honest. I went to White Hart Lane once, and I almost got into beef. So I try not to go down them as. I'll be honest.
Where's that comment? Let me find it. Can't even find it. It's gone. I don't know where it is. Yeah, but listen, if you want to go to Spurs away, one thing I'll say, yeah, make sure you're on guard, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Which is funny because on a normal day, I go Tottenham, no issues. Ain't no one worried about that type of shit. But then all these partisan motherfuckers come from Hertfordshire, and then it gets on top. So I try not to, especially on match day, I try not to go near them ends.
Yeah, match
especially
day.
Now being on YouTube, and without trying to sound big-headed, you do get recognized around the bits. So it's like you don't really want to encourage problems when you don't have to. So.
Yeah, but not only that, the walk from Seven Sisters is about a mile.
Yeah. It's nowhere near the stadium. It really is.
The home game, by all means, yeah, the home game's sweet, yeah. But if you ain't about that life, yeah, gee. Yeah, if you're
go in a group.
Yeah, or go in a group. But do you know what? It's a buzz. Yeah, it's a buzz.
It is.
It's the buzz and the feeling of, do you know what? What are you gonna fucking do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah? What are you actually gonna do? Nothing.
It does bring out something animalistic about you, even at home, but definitely away. It brings out.
Yeah, mate. You know what it is? It's because you've got less fans at the away games. Yeah. So it's like take your territory type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like territorial.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. But even that League Cup game that I went to last season, bruv, it's something different about a Spurs game. There's something different about it. you just go a bit nuts.
Yeah.
And I like to feel like I'm quite a mild-mannered kind of guy until I'm pushed or whatever. But even I was getting a bit nuts during that game.
Hey, I was
something
my daily transfer update this morning, yeah? I said about the North London derby and how everything feels different, and that's the one game that I look forward to. And like 2-3 days before you get to the North London derby, you're on edge, you're nervous, every emotion, you're thinking, oh my God, we've got Spurs, North London, and it's for 2-3 days before, yeah? Then you get to the ground and you can feel the tension, and the chants are getting louder and louder as you're getting closer to the ground. Then you get in the ground and rammed. Yeah, that is the one game that is rammed way before kickoff. Yeah. And then you get in there and it's just mad. Yeah. And the last one we had, I swear that was one of the loudest games we've had at the Emirates for fans. Yeah, that was absolutely mental. And when Torreira scored that fourth, mate, Jesus Christ. Yeah. When Aubameyang scored the second, I was right behind it. Yeah. As soon as he hit it, I could see it was going in. Yeah. I was limbs everywhere, man. It was sick. It was sick, man. That was a wicked day, man. Sadly, it never counted.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd have been so heartbroken seeing Aubameyang miss that penalty, though. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been cussing him off. I'll be honest. I would have been cussing him off, bro.
The worst thing was, about 3 days later, Rashford takes one against PSG. Yeah. 5-minute wait and slaps it straight in the top bins in stoppage time. It's like, why didn't you just do that, man? Instead of putting it the same spot you did at the Emirates. Just do something different, man. He was gonna guess to go there, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Been cussing him off. I mean, I know I was all rational about it in the review and stuff, and I was trying to defend him, but I ain't gonna lie. If I was there, I'd have been vexed. I'd have been pissed.
Mate, I can't lie. That did wind me up. I was gutted. Yeah. And I was gutted that we didn't win. And that's something that we haven't had going away to Spurs for a long time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Agreed.
But yeah, it was. It was just. And do you know what was funny about it? It weren't even a penalty.
No, it weren't. It really weren't.
Yeah, and it's like, if we had won that, mate, that would have been, Jesus Christ, we'd be top 4. It's funny.
Over 300 of you watching. Please don't forget to press that like button, guys. Should be well over 100 likes now. Come on. Come on now. United have just let Wolves creep into the game a little bit. Oh, having said that, they're now on the break. Rashford on the left-hand side. Oh, how did you miss?
Mate, you're still full. Bruv. I'll tell you what, they're very good at counter-attacking though, man. They sit back and then they just pounce when they have to. Yeah? So like they'll sit back, they'll let you have the ball, they'll let you pop it about, and then they'll go in a pack, like 3 of them, and swarm you, and bang, 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 bang. One. Yeah, very, very good, man. That coach they've got, he is a good coach, man. Yeah, and he's done wicked with him. But I don't think he'll be there much longer, and my stream has just died. Great. That's fun, isn't it? Great. Let's go back to the other one. What minute are you in?
18, 37, 38, 39, 40.
I'm back to the 1 minute and 20 behind, man. This is no good, bruv. Let's go back to this one and see if it works. Right, I'm on 18.
Of course I'm 5 seconds late to these guys. They're hearing me 5 seconds late.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we're streaming through StreamYard. So they're going to see 5 seconds after we're actually saying it.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. What? How am I late for Tommy? And I was just like, oh yeah, that makes sense now.
What minute are you in? I'm on 18:30 right now. 31, 32.
I'm on 19, 21, 22, 23.
Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Big up Starboy.
You two are 2 minutes late.
Mate, I swear it's mad.
Greetings from Jamaica.
I'll tell you what though, it's been pretty open at the minute. More dominance from Man United than anything else, but Wolves have held their own, man. Had a few chances.
Lee's on VIP box. John, a little hint. That's one of mine. Straight up. I'm going to tell you.
No, I'm actually not. Yeah, I'll give you a clue. Apple Store. Apple Store. Type in 3 words. I'm only giving you 2 of them because this stream will be kicked and I'll be banned from YouTube. Yeah. 3 words. Live sports. Yeah. Figure out the last word. Yeah. And it's an app on the Apple Store. Go and find it. It's wicked. It's got every sport you can imagine on it.
Tommy, I'm from the east side of Nigeria. And this is a weird one question. Alex, what you up to the weekend? What weekend? This weekend that's just gone or the weekend coming up? Do you two think Liverpool should have strengthened their squad?
100%.
Yes, I think they should have.
They needed another centre-back. Yeah, just a back
and a creative person as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be
for that, but is he all that?
Who?
They need Lallana. Is he all that? They needed a centre back, definitely though, man. If Van Dijk gets injured, they're fucked. Yeah, they are fucked. Yeah, because he is the glue that holds that defence together, mate.
Why do you ask, Alex? My business.
Take you on a date, baby. And after the revolution, Geordie coming out.
You're going to take me on a date. All you got to do is ask, baby. That's all you got to do.
Listen, make sure none of this true Geordie stuff, bruv, yeah?
I didn't want to say it, bro. My mind went there immediately. It was already there.
So, do you know what, though? Do you know what, though, right? Listen, if that is true, firstly, the woman who's outed him is a see you next Tuesday, yeah? Because that should stay private all day long, yeah? And if it ain't true, the person who's done it should be nicked. Yeah, simple as that. That could ruin his career, mate. That could ruin his life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
I think ultimately if he plays it right, and I think him being silent is the first step in that, playing it perfect. Yeah,
bro, I know how to play little things that come out that shouldn't. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, mate, my lips were ripped. I was like, I ain't entertaining no one. Yeah.
But I think for me, I think he'll probably come out ahead of it because of this. Having said that, blimey, I ain't gonna lie, I had the shock of my life because I was even voice noting Lee at the time. I saw that he was the top trend. Fuck me, this guy's died, yeah, has he? So I looked, and all I saw was a GIF saying. So I wanted to find out why True Geordie was trending at the top of the list, and I wish I hadn't looked now. So I thought, oh gosh, how bad could it be? And I was like, oh, okay, oh,
yeah.
But listen.
The more you're reading, the more you're thinking, Jesus, boy, you got some mad fetishes.
I mean,
boy.
that is a different level of freaky, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone's got their little thing, yeah. Fair play to
each to their own.
Nobody doing a number 2 on me, bro. They get a backhand.
No one's doing a number 1. How much more number 2 on me, bro? I ain't gonna lie.
I swear, right? Listen, if that's what he's into, man, let the man be, innit? Yeah,
he's not hurting no one. He likes being shot on. It ain't a problem. That's his business.
Yeah, man, if that's what he's into and that's what gets him going, then cool, man. Cool.
If he likes a 12-inch up his ass, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Live and let live.
Monetized, I swear.
Live and let live. No, we are championing this.
This and let live. Monetized as we speak.
We are talking about current events. This is not something. What we should add is allegedly. Let's add that word. That's a key word.
Like I said, if it is true, firstly, she's a wrong'un, yeah, for outing it, yeah, and it's probably to do with money and fame, yeah, because she knows who he is. It's like, give me money or I'm outing you, yeah. And if it ain't true, the person who's done it needs nicking. That's slander and deceiving and stuff like that, man. It's wrong, isn't it? Yeah, but you know what? If it is true, yeah, fair play to him, man. If that's what he wants to do with his life, well, who the hell are we to say about it? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't my cup of tea. Yeah, but people are sitting there like, going on about, oh, he's disgusting, he's this. Like they've never tried some of the stuff.
They don't have something freaky going on. Exactly.
Trust me, I've never had anything up the Gary, bruv. Yeah, Gary.
I
swear.
In fact, don't fuck that.
That's the fucking exit, not an entrance, mate.
Listen, like we say though, the whole point of it is, listen, everyone has got some dark skeletons or some things that people would rather not know about. It's his business, ultimately, at the end of the day. You know, my only thing with him is he's a public figure. How did you get caught slipping so bad? How? That's my only thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like you say, the person that released it, whether it's a fake or whether it's true, they'll see you next Tuesday. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Live and let live, though, was what I said.
Exactly. Listen, bro, we've all had stuff that we've regretted in our lives. Yeah. Listen, like I said, the best thing he's done is go quiet. Yeah, not say nothing unless he's actually come out.
You can't argue this. You can't. You might as well, and then just do a video in a couple of days' time where people have damn near forgotten about it, and then go from there.
The size of his platforms, yeah, right? He could literally come out and say, "No, he could come out
1-0. Martial.
Oh, Martial.
And my captain for
why are you clapping their goal, bro?
No, that's my captain, motherfucker.
Fuck your captain.
Captain White, that's my
captain White, man. I still ain't even seen the goal yet, man. I'm just watching De Gea pass it around the back.
You're right there. I can't believe I actually clapped. Fuck them.
Yeah, see, look, you know that's going to get clipped now. Look, Chig, the Man United fan.
Yeah, just for that. There you go.
There you go. Bitch slap. Bitch slap again. Mate, I still ain't seen the goal yet. This is how far behind I am. Here we go. I can see it speeding up now. Yeah, they're in. Oh, to be fair, that's a fucking finish. That was a
big boy build-up.
Mate, yeah, it was good build. It was good build-up. They just went, bang, turned the jets on and went. That was a great finish to be there. That was very good. You know what, though? The one thing I'll say about United is if you look at their team now, yeah, like the starting 11 tonight, it's very young or a lot younger than it was. Yeah, they've got some young players in that team.
Their problem last season was the fact that they had all these old men.
Yeah,
now
like
they seem to
players like that. Matic, fucking
Mata, all these old motherfuckers. It's just like they just got rid of them.
Ashley Young, I think Ashley Young's playing though, isn't he? Is he playing? I don't know. Oh no, he's not. Of course, he ain't starting. Fucking Wan-Bissaka, isn't he?
Wan-Bissaka's in, yeah.
Mate, that was a great finish. I can't even lie. Just watching that.
Tom got Gunnar, both me and Lee rate Martial heavily. We always have done. Always have done.
Mate, I've always said that Martial could win or be top 3 player in the world. I've always said that. He has got genuine raw ability, yeah? Right? And he ain't really cut it at United. He's been good in stages, yeah. But if he knuckled down and did an extra little 20% every game, because I know, listen, I'm not saying he don't try. Of course he tries, yeah. But there's games where he just fades in and out, yeah. Right. Yeah. Then you go and look at the likes of Mbappe. Yeah, my man turns up. I know it's a dead league, but my man turns up nearly every game. Yeah, he does something special every game, whether it be a goal, whether it be a dribble, whether it be a pass or whatever. Martial don't do that, but if he did actually knuckle down and try a bit harder, I think he could be up there for a Ballon d'Or. Not win it, but I think he'd be in the mix. And he needs to maybe believe a little bit in himself, man, because I'd take him at Arsenal in a heartbeat, bro. I think he's sick. Yeah, that's the one player at United, other than De Gea, yeah, that is the one player I'd go, yeah, do you know what? I'd have him right now, all day long. Yeah, because I think he'd smash it at Arsenal, man. But it don't look like he's leaving United anytime soon.
Well, I just see Lingard on the picture. That's one player I will never rate. Never, mate, ever.
He got the pre-cum assist. The pre-assist. You know,
he got. Oh yeah, true. He did pass it into Rashford. Yeah,
Rashford got the assist, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have Rashford, Tom. I wouldn't have Rashford. I think he's a bit overrated. Listen, I do think he's a good player. He's young. If his hold-up play got a bit better, if he had like Lacazette hold-up play with the goals that he scores and the play that he brings in, yeah, I probably would. But I don't see that side of his game changing anytime soon. He is what he is. He's just a pacey striker that ain't really got the hold-up play. That's just my opinion on it. I think he's a good player, but no, not for Arsenal, man.
United are playing well, though. I can't lie. As much as it pains me to admit, they're playing well. Having said that, Wolves on the attack now. Oh, you don't fuck that up, mate. Oh, no, Wan-Bissaka. Forget how good fucking he is. Mate, I'm so gutted that Arsenal didn't get him. I am. So I think he's better than Hector.
De Gea, Martial, Wan-Bissaka. Them three. Ooh, Jesus Christ, we're title challengers with them three.
I think he's so good. So good. Defensively, he's so good. And offensively, he's actually not bad.
Yeah, offensively, he's all right. Yeah. I think Alexander-Arnold's the best right back in the league offensively. Yeah, but defensively, it's Wan-Bissaka. I think he is so good defensively.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's spot on, actually. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's the thing.
Going forward, going backwards. Yeah.
The funny thing is, if they both swapped, yeah, and had both, mate, Jesus, they'd be world class, both of them, man. Yeah, but they're young, man. They can still grow, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they'll grow. And listen, neither of them are bad at the other thing. Like Arnold is not bad defensively, and Bissaka's not bad going forward. It's just like you say, they have their strengths. I mean, Wolves have not got started in this game, really.
No, they did. They had little fits and spurts in the first 10 minutes, but they have died massively since then, man. It's all United. All United. They need to fix up, man. Last season, they took Man United apart. It was 3-0 at half-time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they need to fix up pretty quick, man.
Damn, this Daniel James has started every game. I didn't think he'd get games, to be fair. I thought he'd be on the bench predominantly.
Bro, what's the option? One matter.
True. But that goes to show you that they're putting more emphasis on young players. I think that's what Arsenal actually eventually want to do. So I know we just bought fucking David Luiz, so that proves that point a bit shit. But you watch, I don't think David Luiz is getting a game next season. At least not getting as many games next season. And I've got a feeling Socrates will leave next summer. So if that works out, we'll probably still need another defender.
You reckon Socrates have we got?
Yeah, he said in an interview last season that he doesn't see himself staying at Arsenal for very long. He's already said that. So a lot of people believe that he will probably go next season, which I'd be all right with, to be fair. I think he would have served his purpose, brought on the young bucks.
Yeah, I think Luiz will go next season as well.
Do you think? I think he'd stay one more because he's got a 2-year deal, doesn't he?
Yeah, but maybe put him in midfield. But then if Socrates goes, you could have Holding and Saliba as the back pair.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, David Luiz is the backup, but he could play in midfield as well.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
Although you would have probably expected Chambers and Mavropanos to have left by then.
Yeah, true, to be fair.
Because I'm actually surprised Mavropanos hasn't yet gone. I mean, I know he's working back to fitness, but still. I'm a bit surprised he's still here. Saliba and Holding. Blimey. How many people are getting timed out, guys? What's happened? Fucking hell.
Anybody's spamming, this chat gets put on timeout for 5 minutes. Literally, any moderator that sees a spam scoreline, right, just put them on timeout. You can time them out. It's 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes, obviously. If they do it again, kick them out the channel. Yeah, but the first
just to let you know the truth of the score, it's 34-40, and the score is 1-0.
So Man United.
Don't let any other score. Yeah, 1-0 to United. Yeah. Smash those like buttons. Yes, Danny. Big up to you. Look at my man. Desperate for you to notice him. Have you seen him?
I can't even see half of the comments in this thing, mate. Oh, yeah, no, should we notice it?
The last 10 minutes.
Should we notice it? As soon as he spammed the chat for a solid 10 minutes, gone, I've noticed you, brother. We've noticed you.
All right.
I've made his life. There we go. Happy days.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I've just seen your message.
Yeah. But you know what? I didn't think. But it's cool. It don't matter. Listen, it don't matter, man. It's done. It's done. So we carry on. we carry on regardless, bruv. Wolves beat United 2-1 last season. Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought they were 3-0 up. No, that was us. They were 3-0 up, wasn't it? Was it us? They were 3-0 up. I can't even remember.
I know they smoked us twice. I know that. Oh no, it was us. It was us. I think we lost 3-1 or 3-0. One of the two. It was us. Yeah, 3-0 at half time. Yeah, it was us. Don't start that Chig notice me shit with me. All right? None of that, guys.
Yeah.
Chig notice me. Big up to you, Star. I've seen you say that same sentence for a couple of times now. Sorry, Star, but I should have acknowledged it. Big up to you too.
Mate, this is one-way traffic at the minute. Let's be real.
Chig, do I have a YouTube channel? Yes, I do know it. It's in the description.
It's in the description. Go and subscribe to it. Nearly 300 people watching this still live. Go and subscribe to him.
I'm off for a spliff. Nothing going on in the match. Okay. Enjoy. Oh my gosh. Okay, now. YouTube, just in case you get on your flagging thing, that isn't us saying that. I'm just reading what's in the chat.
We're long past that with the True Geordie talk about 10 minutes.
No, just in case.
Yellow, bruv. Don't worry about that, mate.
You never know. Because there was this thing where YouTube were gonna
yellow. Let's see if it's yellow tick me. Don't think it's going to show me. It won't show me. But we've had nearly 5,000 views on this already. So thank you very much to everybody who's already
big up.
But yeah, it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't come up with it to show me whether it's green or yellow. But who cares? I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just having fun sitting here talking to my pals and all the people in the chat. It's all good.
Chig fella, I'm not a bender. I love my women, but I go out with a Jamaican. All right, let me read that again.
Oh, mate, no, just block him.
Chig fella, I'm not a bender. I love my women, and I go out with a Jamaican lady. Bird fella. All right, mate. It was really. Are you really still talking about me saying if you want to ask me on a date, brother? Come on. Can't be so sensitive in 2019. Come on, people. Come on. I am very aware that you are probably not gay. And even if you were gay, who cares? It was a joke.
Rock, baby.
It was a joke. Come on now. You can't be so sensitive. You must be a young'un. You must be a young'un. Actually, you must be older because you used the phrase bender. It's like I ain't heard that phrase in ages. Hi, Chig and Lee. 10 Stone Dripping Wet Fund. Big up to Delhi, right?
I can't even see these. Listen, there's
big up. That's a donation that he's just put in, a £1.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. It's come up. Thank you very much. 10 Stone Dripping Wet needs to get to the gym, bruv. Yeah? Needs to get to the gym. Although saying that, I'll probably end up like Mesut and have a dodgy back because my back is in. I swear, I'm not even joking, man. My osteoarthritis has been killing me, man. Killing me. Yeah, this is a good question.
Go on.
Best beer other than Stella? Moretti.
Oh.
Moretti. That is, in fact, that is the best beer. Moretti. Yeah, all day.
I like my Coronas. I got on there.
Yeah, man. Come on, bruv.
I like my Corona. I like a lager. What can I say? I like a lager. What can I say?
Yeah, no.
You like Foster's, bruv. You can't even talk.
No, I only do Foster's when Asda ain't got no beer left, and that's all that's left, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was dragged up, not brought up, bruv. I grew up in the state. Now I live in the posh ends. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when there's nothing left, I have to go for the Carlin or the Foster's. But they don't sell Moretti. You like Coca-Cola sized cans? Like, it's like £5 for 6 little Coca-Cola sized cans of Moretti, man. I ain't paying that. Especially when you
Peroni's quite nice. Big up to Evan. Peroni's quite nice.
£5.
Peroni's quite nice. Big up to Evan.
Yeah, Peroni is quite nice, actually, to be fair. Yeah, Peroni. Do you know what? Do you know what as well? Yeah, they don't do it in this country for some reason. They don't do it in this country. I've never seen it. Yeah, when you go to Spain, there's 2 types of Estrella. There's a red Estrella, and there's a green Estrella. Yeah, and the green Estrella is from the Levante region of Spain. Yeah, the red Estrella is from the Barcelona area of Spain. Yeah, I've only ever seen the red Estrella in pubs in this country. Yeah, when you go to the Levante region of Spain, so like Majaca and places, or Levante, places like that, the green Estrella, jeez, bruv, that is a banging beer. That is a banging beer, man. That just slides down the gullet, bruv. Yeah, that's just like, yeah, keep feeding me that. Whew. Very nice, man. But yeah, I've never seen it over here, man.
What about San Miguel? I'll big up to Jack with that one.
I don't really like San Miguel. I don't really like it.
I could take it or leave it with San Miguel. I'm not a big beer guy anyway.
Another one, bro.
I'm pretty select with them.
Yeah, I'm not really too keen on some of these foreign beers, man. It's like that. What's that Chinese beer, man? What's it called? Cobra. Is it Chinese? I think yeah. Cobra. Yeah. Nah, mate. 2 of them. That's headache material, bruv. Yeah. But I can sit there and do 7-8 pints of Stella, and it's no drama. Yeah, I wake up the next day, I'm cool. Yeah.
What about London Pride?
Nah, mate. Nah, it's like Guinness. I'm feeling sick thinking about
that. That shit once, it gave me a hangover. I was like, what the hell is this?
Mate, do you know what my thing is? Yeah, I like Jaeger Bomb. I can drink them for fun. Yeah, that's like I'm immune to that, mate. Yeah, I was on the Jaeger train before Jaeger even become a thing. Yeah, there was only 2 places in Milton Keynes that used to sell it. Yeah, one was the supersized Asda, the biggest Asda. Yeah, and it's like £10 for a massive bottle. And then there was a place up at the Ski Dome, yeah, which was called the Snow Bar, and they used to do double shots, yeah, with a Red Bull for £3. Yeah, so we used to just on it, and they used to do Garage Nation nights up there, yeah, right. And this is going back maybe 15, 18 years ago. Yeah, and then a massive thing, and it's doubled and trebled in price. It's ridiculous how expensive that is for a bottle now. And Asda, it used to be £10. Yeah, it's now nearly £30 for the big bottle. Yeah, but Jaeger down all day long, mate. That's just light work. Yeah, rum and coke's my thing. Little slice of lime or lemon and bit of ice, and then yeah, just the plains. But I know when I'm getting a little bit wavy on beer, I have to switch to rum and coke, and I level out. Yeah,
yeah. Look, rum is a good level out drink generally. What I like is I also like a rum and coke. My favorite drink is Hennessy. I could do that straight on the rocks or even neat. To be honest, I like the taste of Hennessy. Martell, love a bit of Martell. I do like a bit of Courvoisier. So you can see I like my dark spirits basically, without trying to get too voodoo about it. I like my dark spirits, but I do. In terms of any other drinks, one time a girl took advantage of me on apple vodka. I stay away from that shit now. Mate, if I do vodka, it's Russian standard.
Bruv, vodka, that's devil juice, bruv. Yeah, the smell of it, it's like terps, bruv. Yeah,
it hurts my stomach.
I swear, you drink that, that's rotting your stomach away as it's going down, mate. Yeah, not for me. But you know what the funny thing is? I don't like tequila either. Yeah, I'll do a tequila slammer. Tequila. I'll do one of them. Yeah, I can't stand it, right? But if you give me a vodka, tequila, and Red Bull, yeah, it's called a TVR. Yeah, tequila, vodka, Red Bull. Yeah, TVR. They're not legally allowed to sell it to you and pour it all into the glass together in any bar or nightclub in this country because it is that lethal. Yeah. So if anyone does that in any bar or nightclub, they're breaking the law. Yeah, because they're not legally allowed to do it. Yeah, mate, I swear I can drink that for fun. Yeah, but I swear I am all weekend. I am not moving out of my bed, bruv. Domino's is being phoned and they're coming knocking on the door, mate. Yeah, I swear, I drink a few of them. It's game over, mate. It's game over.
Oh dear. United Wolves watch along, but in reality, an alcohol podcast. Love that from Jack.
The game's dead. Let's be real. There's nothing happening in the game apart from the goal.
I am watching the game. It is on. It's in my eyeline. It's nothing's really happening. Like Lee says.
You know what happened at half time, didn't you, Chig?
Yeah. What was that?
You know that's my time.
Oh,
you know that's my time at half.
So I've got to hold the fort, basically.
Mate, I don't do any of that. I've never done any of that, and I don't advise anybody to do any of that. Firstly, it's disgusting. Secondly, it's a waste of money, and thirdly, yeah, don't ever fucking do that around me either because you'll get a backhand, bruv. Yeah, ain't happening. Not for me. It's disgusting.
It's half time, by the way.
I'm strictly on alcohol, man. I don't do none of this like other stuff. It's not for me. But listen, I'm going to leave you with Debbie McGee. That's sticking. Yeah, all season sticking. So yeah, I'm going to go and have a toilet break and a cigarette. Pretty dead game if I'm being honest, but that was a good goal, man. But you know what you're doing, man. I'll mute myself up and I'll be back in 5.
No worries, no worries. Debbie McGee it is. Let's kick into Debbie McGee mode. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know you guys have said it's an alcoholic podcast. I ain't heard any of you guys to stop. So I know you must be a little chit chat about alcohol. Somebody asked me, and that was in 1989, when I was 4 years old. So yeah. My first memory on TV watching the 1989 goal at Anfield. So yes, goals at Anfield. Chig, how am I doing, man? I'm doing good, Ryan. I hope you're doing well. Don't do any of this other stuff. Yeah, none of that. You know that nose candy shit. I must admit, it's never appealed to me. That whole Charlie shit. I couldn't. It's never appealed to me, that kind of crap. Never. Chig, any content? No. We'll probably drop something tomorrow. I know I've slacked off recently since the transfer window closed, so I'll get back on it over the next couple of days. But yes, I will do. Chig, man, I'm not going to Twitter if United win. I know, I hear that, right? Heading to the offie. All right, hurry back, Yank. Debbie McGee, Chig, where's your wig and lippy? It's in the other room, mate. Notice me, Chig. There you go. I've noticed you, Noah. Chig, you are the head of my cousin. It's ridiculous. I have no idea if that's a good thing, John. Chig, your stream is lagging. Gosh, I hate when people tell me this. I have no idea how to fix it. Nose beers, Chig, football, Alfred's Hitchcock. For those people telling me that my shit is lagging, I will fix that. I've got plans. 2 things I'm planning to buy. A new PC, generally, and a new lamp. So hopefully that should fix the lagging. Until then, though, do bear with me. But yes, it is something I'm aware of. It is something I'm aware of. Just bear with me. But next week, this won't be a problem. Let's put it that way. The Chig, thoughts on the True Geordie's current predicament. You missed our little discussion, True Geordie. Listen, for me, each to their own. I'm gonna lie, when I heard it, I was like, whoa. But he hasn't killed anyone. It is what it is. He tried to slide into some DMs of one chick, and the chick snaked him, allegedly, assuming all of this is true. And if it ain't, then somebody has been very clever to try and fuck over True Geordie for whatever reason. And the irony is, I actually think he'll come out ahead because of it. I think he's playing it perfectly at the moment. Say nothing, and then maybe towards the end of the week, particularly because he's probably going to want to do a kickoff. So maybe Friday or something, come out and just do a video on it and explain what the fuck happened. The beauty of the job that he does and being a YouTuber is you can exonerate yourself or you can land yourself in trouble. And you could do it on your terms. So I expect him to do it on his terms. Chig, that means you look like his cousin. Yeah, I figured. Chig, what's your favorite new type of music? Hip-hop, far and away. UK or US? Hip-hop. Predictions for Liverpool, Arsenal, or Kieran. I will do a preview and I will let you know. Chig is sweet, mate. No lagging. Enough people have said it to me now that I believe there must be something wrong. So I will address it. Just put up with it until next week and I will fix it. We could do this weekend. If we pick up a draw against Liverpool, I'll be so happy with that. Squash that like button. Yes, please. Please do squash the like button. Chig, how long have you been an Arsenal fan? 30 years. 30 years, I just say. 30. 3-1 Liverpool. Okay. The main Anar is not confident in Arsenal. Wolves are poor today. They are poor today. Must admit, they are. Daddy's not confident either. He thinks we'll lose 2-0. Do you still wish that we'd sold Uber? I don't remember wishing I sold Uber the first time. I merely said that if an offer came in that was high enough, then yeah, I'd consider it. And guess what? I'd still say the same thing because he's 30 years old. He's 30 years old. That doesn't mean I want to sell him. That means if a good offer came and we had an opportunity of buying someone else, yeah, I'd consider it. Arsenal will win 3-1. Oh gosh, I ain't that confident. Chig, Mane will make Maitland-Niles career. No, let me ask you a question. Would you play Chambers there instead? Do you think that would be better? Score currently Limburg camp, it is 1-0 to Manchester United. A 5-5 draw in Liverpool versus Arsenal. Only if Van Dijk ain't on the pitch, Chris Knight. Can't sell Uber, man. It was a great goal scorer machine, and that will never replace. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I would. I'm saying if a bid was to come in that was high enough, then yeah, I'd consider it. I'd still stick by my words. I think people were expecting me to backtrack too, like that geezer that was asking me the question. No, I'll tell you what I said 3-4 weeks ago. I'd still say the same thing now because he's 30 years old. Eventually, that he will slow down. Chig, what is the score? 1-0 to United. I take a 1-0 loss, to be honest. That's the definition of pessimistic right there. Chig, Mane will rip Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Chig, what's your favorite player from each Premier League team? Oh, fuck that. I ain't going to go through all of them. I ain't going to go through all of them. I'll be here all day. Back from the offie, all tooled up. Gosh, I dread to think what that is. Chig, I would play Chambers at right back. I know a lot of people have said that. I like Chambers a lot. I'm famous for defending him more often than not. I would not play him right back. Straight up, I would not play him right back. We need Matt Doherty in January. I'm surprised we didn't get him in the summer, or at least go for him, or go for a right back. Arsenal player ever. For me, it's Dennis. I won't shit on you if you said the birthday boy from yesterday, but for me, it's Dennis. Chig, thoughts on United? For me, other than Spurs, I hate them the most. Other than Spurs, I hate them the most. Or Chig, 5. What about 5 at the back? Possibility. Certainly a possibility. Chig, did I rate Debussy? I did for large spells of it, yes. Yes, I thought he was a decent player. He's too slow for right back. Develop him as a centre back. He's got a right frame. And in with the win right there. That's exactly what I think. Bergkamp, fuck United. I agree, Chig. We got Dennis Bergkamp. The king is here. Chig set up properly, man. I can barely see you. Oh, is it? Oh, let me get my posture all right. Chig, gonna head over to your channel after the stream to sub. You're welcome. You're welcome, mate. Well, thank you, Engelbert. Thank you, brother. Engelbert. Fucking hell. I think I might need these glasses in a minute. Chief, do you think that we will beat Liverpool? No. Without giving away my prediction, no, I don't think so. I think at home, no. Sorry, away from home, I should say, no. Doing the thing that my boss does when he's bored. Favorite chant, Chig? Rockies is one of my favorite. Yes, I love Torreira's though. If you're talking about right now, Torreira's one's easily my favorite rant, or my favorite chant. Or I do love the. I shouldn't laugh. I do love the Hurricane one. I love that Hurricane one. I should not laugh because of if one. Like, if you know the one I'm talking about, the spits when he talks one. You shouldn't. It goes into a dark place, like the second verse of that song, and I do love it. No, I love it. But there was one time we were chanting it last season, and he clearly heard the chant. Like it caught his attention. What a dick! Who's that, Pablo? Chig, have you heard of RVP's? Have you heard RVP's interview? Of course. It is what it is. Is anyone that surprised? The club, I've said it for years. You know, I know a lot of people place blame on Wenger, and rightly so, but I blame that one more on Ivan. I blame Ivan on that one. Him and Dick Law, I blame more with that one. So, yeah. But I said this for years. Chig, can you sum up the first half? I missed it. I think United look bright. I think Wolves are poor. United have been moving the ball well. I think you could see why they've replaced all the old guys in their team, because these young guys, they're energetic, they're full of life. And I think they are they're moving the ball about well. I think the fact that it's only 1-0 for Wolves means that they can come back into it, but yeah, I think they're doing well. Chig, do I have Insta? I do know it. It's Gooner _Eagle _I. It's literally the name of the channel. I need to make more use of my Insta. I'm so poor on Insta, but I actually quite like Insta, so I need to be more active on there. Chig Kane loves his caroons. Bin Dippers 2, Arsenal 4. Wow, Don wanted to actually confident. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Ginger Greek. I kind of agree. I think that's basically what it is. I think a lot of people have just assumed that I did RVP for his sins, but I'm not quite convinced about everything he said. Even though I do think the club was run pretty badly by the others, I do think he used the opportunity all over them as well. The Arsenal fans are more than likely to listen. Yeah. Big up to you, Luke, for the £2 donation. Pray for Arsenal at Anfield. I am with that hashtag. I'll tell you that now. Pray for Arsenal indeed. He forced the move and he acts like he was forced down. Exactly, Lumbeckham. I'm not going to lie to you. I watched it and I thought, right, don't get it twisted. I agree to a certain degree. The club was run badly, and maybe what I think he was trying to say, and deliberately didn't make it sound this way, is that he wanted to know what the club were doing. He wanted to know. By the way, the second half is kicking off. I don't know where Lee is. He wanted to know what the club were doing, and they didn't show enough ambition to keep him. That's essentially what he was trying to say, but he deliberately didn't say it that way. So yeah, I think it was cleverly put, the way he put it. The second half is kicking off. I'm going to keep you guys updated as best as I can. Lee is knocking one out. Lee, get your ass a street, dog. I'm Noah. Lee should be back. Lee's probably having a caca staring him. So don't one tell True Geordie. Right, sorry. That's my only dig. My only dig. He's going to get loads of them jokes. Come on. Is Lee passed out? I don't know where he is, to be fair. Hold on. Let me see. Because he usually texts me if he's really late for something. He hasn't even texted me. Would you look at that? I don't know. I'll keep you guys company. Don't worry. He'll be back soon, knowing him. But Wolves have started well. Started on the front foot. Jimenez almost created something out of nothing. Lee Gunners come back at 5. True Geordie's finished. Nah, he's not. You watch, he'll come out ahead of this. He'll be fine. He's not killed no one. Come on, Wolves. Lee got sacked. Lee can't get sacked off his own channel.
I don't know, man. I'm back. No, I was living out a true Geordie fetish right now. I can't lie.
I knew it. Did I say? I did say.
Yeah, I could hear you from the bathroom. Yeah, and do you know what? Yeah, fair play as well, right? Because your favourite chant is the Rocky chant. That's mine. Your favourite player ever and best player ever is Bergkamp. That's also mine. Yeah, the older lot will go Bergkamp over Henry. The younger lot will go Henry over Bergkamp. Yeah. Mad. But you know what? Listen, we have both of them, man. That's mad if you think about it.
Yeah, at the same time. Yeah.
It's good though. It's good.
What happened to True Geordie, B Blacks? B Blacks, I suggest Google is your friend, my man. Google is your friend. I don't even want to relay it, quite honestly. So yeah, Google's your friend.
Been there, done that.
Chig, would you do a mid-season review again? Yeah, probably. I'm going to do a Liverpool review, I'm hoping, with Mr. Robbie Richmond when he gets back to me. I did drop him a voice note earlier today. So we usually do one before Arsenal play Liverpool. So that should be fun. That should be fun. I'm 27 and I'd go Bergkamp over Henry as well. You know what, Haki? It really depends on what you'd like. Because I think a lot of people do appreciate goals and you can see why. And Henry had everything. He had goals, he had assists, he had everything.
Everything, man.
But I think from my perspective, the reason I go with Bergkamp is just the genius level of him. He was an absolute genius on the ball. Not saying Henry necessarily wasn't, but there was no doubt.
Do you know what it was with Bergkamp for me? Yeah? Is he just made it look so easy. Yeah, he was always 2 steps ahead of everybody else on the pitch. Yeah, and he always had that picture in his head of what he was going to do. And luckily, we had the likes of Henry, Vieira, and players like that were kind of on the same level. Yeah, and knew how good he was. But the opposition just didn't have a Scooby how to deal with him. He could get dirty and stamp on you. He'd give you an elbow. He could score a worldie. He could score such a nice little dink over the keeper. Yeah, he could just. The goal against Newcastle was ridiculous. Mate, he was some of the passes, man. Like the one against Juventus he done for Lundberg, bro. Jesus Christ, mate. Can you imagine if Mesut Ozil was doing shit like that, bro? They'd be knocking my out. Yeah? Mate, and that's what makes me laugh when people compare him and Ozil together. It's like, nah, mate. Yeah, my man ain't even fit to lace Bergkamp's boots, bro. Yeah, ain't even fit to lace his boots. Bergkamp is the best player we've ever had. Yeah, and listen. Henry was fantastic. Vieira. Even Fabregas was sick for us, yeah. But Adams as well. I love Tony Adams. I love Paul Merson. I loved Overmars. I loved Anders Limpar. Anders Limpar massively.
Robert Perez, Bobby Perez. You have to put him in that bracket.
Yeah, players like that, man. Even David O'Leary was a great player, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've had so many good players over the years. But for me, Bergkamp was just an absolute genius, bruv. Yeah, he was just so talented, man. And do you know what? If he was playing in today's game, it'd be worth more than 200 million quid. He's that good. Yeah, he would be the most expensive player on the planet. Yeah, because he was genuinely so gifted. It was unreal. I remember the day we signed him. Yeah, I was only a kid, man. I was just like, what? We signed Dennis Bergkamp. I'm like, nah, you're on a wind-up, mate. You're on a wind-up, yeah? I was like, nah, it can't be true. It can't be true. Yeah, and I run home, yeah? I swear, I run home, and I put teletext on. Yeah.
You got people who don't even know what teletext is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it was like breaking news. Arsenal have signed Dennis Bergkamp. I was like, mate, I couldn't believe it, bruv. Seriously, Bergkamp, righty, mate, heaven. It was mad. Kevin Campbell was sort of still lurking. I think it just was he still at Arsenal? Kevin Campbell in '95, I think he was, wasn't he? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, 95. Yeah, 95. Yeah.
95, isn't it? Yeah, mate. It was just like, wow, the team, bruv. Yeah, the team was just mad. Yeah, it was mad. I can't lie, mate. Bergkamp. Every time I see a video pop up on YouTube of Bergkamp, I sit there like jaw dropping. It's like, mate, how have you done that? Like literally every goal, every pass. How have you done that? Yeah. The only
don't forget the genius that was Nicholas Bentner back in the day.
But he was that far up his own backside. Actually, we're probably better off not talking about that after today's bombshell.
Let's not talk about arses or shit, please.
Yeah, but you know what? Nicholas Bentner was that arrogant. He even put number 52 on the back of his shirt because he was on 52 grand a week.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Seriously, mate, we were running some off-key ship at the time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Bergkamp says it. Teletext was basically the Twitter before Twitter. Because that was where breaking news used to happen. 302 was football. I remember that. 303 was the breaking news.
Yeah, 302 was football, yeah. See, we're old.
324 was the Premier League table.
Yeah,
Trust me, I knew all them ones. All of them.
What was the live scores? That was 301? Was it 301?
It was 301, yeah. It was 301 because, 301 was the live scores. 302 was just the general, all the headlines. 303 was the breaking news.
Yeah.
304, I can't remember what 304 was. I used to, trust me, teletext was my shit back in the day. Part of me still gone.
Remember when we played Tottenham and they equalised? We were 4-2 up and then Lennon equalised in stoppage time, 4-4, yeah? That game, right? I swear this is true, right? I'm sat on my sofa, yeah? I was playing FIFA at the time, shock, right? And I was watching the game. And
they hit the post, you know? Wolves, that is.
They started to come back into it second half.
Yeah. They're all over United.
But yeah, I was sat playing FIFA and I thought, the game had just finished. I thought let me just check the scores, because I thought, the game's done now. We're 4-2 up, it's no drama. I checked the scores, it said 4-3. And I thought, cool, no worries, we still won the game, yeah? And it took about 10 minutes to update, yeah? Right? The game's finished, yeah? And then it updated 4-4, Lennon equalised and started, mate, I was fuming. Stupid.
The hair was rooted.
Yeah,
he was rooted.
Just watching it. Oh, mate, yeah, I'm just watching it now. It hit him as well, didn't it?
Yeah, hit him on the way back out.
Lucky, man. Do you know what? That Adama Traore, do you rate him?
Not enough for Arsenal to buy him. He's an all right player.
Mate,
ooh, what a goal! Oh, shit! Wow, what a goal Wolves have scored, by the way.
Mate, his player.
That's Neves as well. That's Neves as well.
About my boy. I told you about my boy, innit?
My man is a bad boy player. I ain't gonna lie. He is a bad boy player.
I've just seen him.
What a goal.
Mate, I'm still
That is a banger of a goal.
I still ain't seen the goal yet.
It'll be worth the wait, I promise. It'll be worth the wait.
Mate, Neves is a baller, bruv. We know this. We know this from when he's played against us. He always does all right. Runs the show. Oh, when it comes, Jesus Christ! Just seen it. My man's running off. Yes, bruv. Yes, think, mate. That's mad. That is mad.
If we didn't get Ceballos, that's who I want right there. That's who I want.
Yeah, he's probably worth about 70 million quid, bruv.
I know. But listen, we about that 70 million life right now. Don't worry about that.
Yo, where you at, Chig?
Oh, it's a VAR thing.
Is that offside? Are they going to give it offside? Nah, man. You can't.
It's a VAR thing.
They can't give that offside. That was a fucking banger, bruv. What a finish. I think they're going to...
joking. They're taking it off them, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to
take it off him.
Yeah, they're going to rule that out.
Yeah, he's offside, bro. I ain't going to lie. He's straight offside, you know. Oh, yeah, no.
That was a banger.
VAR, man. This is killing the game, bro. Fuck VAR.
Is he offside? Is he offside? I don't know, man.
By a shoelace. It's a shoelace.
The Reece Nelson goal at the weekend. Montreal, the guy guessed. We said it. He guessed. Oh man, he is as well.
Take it off, right?
Yeah,
take it off.
He's offside. Although where the ball is.
Oh no, it stood. It stood.
I don't know how, because I've seen the line on the pitch where he's touched the ball. Unless anybody is further behind him, who's the guy behind? I think it's Rashford. Yeah, well, he's offside.
Fuck VAR, man.
He's offside. He's offside. When he's passed the ball, he's offside. He's in front of the player that passed him the ball, and he's in front of the defender that's behind him, Rashford. There's nobody else behind him that's in line. Nah, man, that's offside. That's offside. They've got that wrong if that stands. I'm a little bit behind you, obviously.
Yeah, it stood.
Yeah, I've seen it now. Mate, that's offside. How have they called that? It's offside. I don't care. I'm just saying that's offside, mate.
No, you're right. You're right. When they did the line, his foot was in front.
Yeah, his foot, and they got the blue line. Yeah, his foot was a foot in front of Rashford's foot, who was the last man. Yeah, and his foot was a foot in front of the player that passed him the ball. It's offside. But who cares, bruv?
I don't know who this guy on the right-hand side is, right? But he is, ever since he came on, he has got United shook.
Yeah, Adama Traore, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got them shook. Oh, that's Traore. Okay.
Yeah, his pace is Adama, man. His pace is ridiculous, bruv. Yeah, he makes Aubameyang look slow.
Yeah, he looks rapid. They are shook of him, for sure. He's not. I don't think he's technically very good, but he's clearly an athlete.
Yeah, he technically dog shit. Yeah. He could be a 100-meter sprinter, bruv. People are saying it was not offside. I thought that was offside, man. He's a big lump as well, this Adama, isn't he? Jesus Christ, look at the size of his shoulders, bruv.
Yeah, he's big. He's a proper wedge guy.
He's got no ability whatsoever.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see the cross before that? He had the ball and he tried some shit with his left foot, and I was like, "Oh, you're technically quite poor then."
See, John agrees as well. When they put that blue line up, yeah, and then they got the little thing and pulled it around a little bit, yeah. When you see it, when they did it in line with where his foot touched the ball, Rashford is about half a yard, probably not even that, probably half a foot behind him, and he was the last man. Yeah?
Last man. Yeah.
Yeah. Then when you put it in line to where the guy kicked it to him, that guy was bang in line with Rashford. So again, he's offside by about half a foot. So listen, they've cocked that up, in my opinion.
That goal is a banger, though.
Wolves have stepped it up, mate. They're proper pressing United now, proper into mistakes now.
Do you know what? Just because this is like the 11,000th Robbie joke I've heard, so just for not coming up with a more clever joke. Just a timeout thing. Just a timeout thing. Lee, the ball was played to him as he moved back to the space. I must admit, I tend to agree. When they initially put the line there, I thought, oh no, they're actually going to take it off him because he looked offside to me. But obviously, from a kind of a league standpoint, these are two of our rivals. Quite honestly, a draw suits us. So I'm okay with it.
Mate, Wolves are looking good here, man. He tried lobbing him. I've just seen that.
What do you think of the hate that Heavy D gets? Let me leave this one to Lee.
Yeah, somebody actually asked me that on Twitter, and I quote tweeted it. I'll tell you what I wrote on Twitter. Yeah, let me find the tweet. Rather than guessing. Right, this is what I tweeted. Somebody put, "I can't believe that that Heavy D video of him popping the bottle after we beat Burnley. Is he actually okay, or is he genuinely like that? Reason why I ask you is because you know them man there." Yeah.
You know them man there.
Big up Jason. Yeah, nice guy. But listen, this was my reply, yeah. I put, he's harmless, and in my opinion, if people don't like him, block him and move on. Yeah. I then put, way too much hate can be built up on Twitter. The fact he's been to games since all of the hate this season and no one's back to their talk sums up Twitter. I knew this anyway.
So I have a pretty different view to Lee, but overall,
finish on that. Sorry. Can I just say one more thing on that? Yeah, right. Listen, he's a nice guy. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Right. I've met him umpteen times. I've spoke to him. He's had beef with other people on the channel. I've told him ignore it. Just get on with your life. Do what you're doing. Don't make it about other people. Yeah, and he's listened to that. He has listened to that. So fair play to him. Yeah, I grabbed him to one side when he was walking down the steps towards the armory after it all kicked off one night with another person. Like they were having a little verbal, and I just said to him, I said, "What are you doing, man? Like, just allow it. Yeah, just allow it. Who cares, man? It's all words. It's all words, bruv. Yeah." And to be fair, he's not mentioned a single thing. I've just seen that Rashford free kick. What the fuck? Yeah, but I'm like, just leave it. It's all words, right? But the hate he gets online goes too far. It's all well and good having hate for people, yeah, and not liking. I don't like EastEnders, so I don't watch it. I don't sit online cussing it all day. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I don't watch it. Yeah, so, go on.
Yeah, my kind of view on him is, so I must admit I spent a long time disliking him, but where I have some begrudging respect for him is that in spite of all the hate he gets, that guy is still consistent throughout. Like, he will still go to the games, he'll still do his thing, and like you say, ultimately when it comes down to it, no one says shit to him.
Exactly.
No one says shit to him. For all the people that run their mouth, no one ever says shit to him. And I can't help but respect him for being consistent and doing what he does. You know, I still think the guy comes across like a clown, but ultimately you won't also find me cussing him up. Because like Lee says, ultimately, if I don't really give a shit, if I don't like him, I won't watch him. I don't follow him. I don't watch none of his things. Because I know me, and I know I'd be irritated by what he does. But I never understood this mentality on Twitter where, oh, well, you know, I'm going to make sure that this video goes viral so everyone can see how much of an idiot he is. How about you don't watch what he does, and then that way he fades away? If anything, all you're doing is promoting him. Exactly. Which is exactly what he wants.
Mate, this is what I told you before, right? You know, when I had my little group of haters, I've still got them. Yeah, with the old previous manager thing, yeah. And I used to just like put tweets out there going, "Oh, I see my marketing team are on point today." Yeah, because all they're doing is highlighting me to all of their thousands of followers. Yeah, they then go and check out my other social media accounts, and then they go and put views on the channel. They go and check out my Instagram. They go and do this. They go and do that, and all they're doing is just building up every single one of my platforms without me even charging them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, listen, I don't agree with half of the stuff he does. Yeah, Heavy D. Yeah, I think he's a sound guy, right? Having met him,
I've also never met him. You've met him, so you
I've met him multiple times. Listen, he acts like a clown at times. That's up to him, mate. Yeah, he can live his life how he wants, right? But when people are online calling him all sorts of names and saying "get help" and stuff like that, yeah. Right, well, hang on a minute. What you think? What you're trying to say that he's got something wrong with him? Do you know what I'm saying? That shit cuts deep at times, yeah. And like at the end of the day, like he can do whatever he wants in his life. How's it affecting yours?
I agree. I agree with you. People waste too much energy.
Yeah. Stop watching the game, is it?
Yeah, I agree. People spend way too much time on shit like that. I don't get that at all. All right, cool. You don't like him. I don't either, but I don't watch him or start running my mouth about him. You know, just don't watch. I don't understand why that's so difficult. To me, it doesn't make no sense. It is what it is.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing. And it's like, you know, so like I said, social media is a platform that gives a big mouth to a lot of people. Yeah, I've had it for years, mate. I've been told umpteen times, you go to a game, you're going to get weighed in. Still waiting. Yeah, nothing to 100. Right? I've been told you go in any of the boozers in North London, you're getting weighed in. Really? Going to Tolly all the time. Yeah. In fact, me and Claude.
Oh no! Oh no! United just bought themselves a penalty,
mate.
Oh, I bet that's COADY, and I've got him in my fucking fantasy football team, which means I'm losing some points today. Fuck's sake!
There's Rashford on it.
It'd probably be Pogba, won't it? Because he's the one that won the penalty. Oh, he's my man, dive like a bitch. Fuck off! Can't they VAR that shit?
Mate, I ain't even seen it yet. I'm still on the free kick that Rashford brought just before that.
They should be able to VAR that, surely.
Yeah, I've just seen the penalty. I've just seen it now. Is it a pen? Is it really a pen? Let's have a look. It looked like a pen, to be fair.
It's going to your right, mate. It's going to your right. Oh, actually, no. Looks. Let me see if he gets angle on that.
Watch a replay of the pen.
It's going to your right. Yes, saved.
That's fucking ridiculous. My man dived, bruv. Yeah, that's a dive. He got clipped with the trailing leg. Yeah, but nah, man, he could have stayed on his feet.
That's what I'm saying, bruv. So that's
redemption, bruv.
That's vindication right there. Funny enough, Where do you think he went? Where do you think he went? He went to the goalkeeper's right. And I said, he's going to your right.
There you go. Called it.
Shame. It was a good save as well. But the penalty weren't great.
Just watching Pog. Did he do his run up? I'm watching him now. He's just lined up the penalty now. Taking his breath. Oh, to be fair, that's a good save.
It was a good save, don't get me wrong, but a poor penalty.
Yeah, it weren't right in the corner, was it? It was a good save though. He got distance on that when he parried it as well.
D, F, and V. Listen, if we don't tell you that he's missed, the chat room will. All right, it's gonna happen. So one way or another, one of us are gonna spoil it for you.
See, I think it was a dive as well. Kim's is just saying it was a dive. I thought listen, he got a slight little touch with the trailing leg, on his left foot. Yeah. Never enough to drop him. I've had more contact in the fucking bread aisle at fucking Asda, when I'm doing my weekly food shop than he had on him.
Big up to Luke for a donation, by the way. £5 donation.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, thank you for that. Arsenal, the only team to win the league at least once in a decade since 1930, except the 60s. Pray for Arsenal at Anfield. Hey, bro, do you know what? We've got confidence now, man. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2, and that's all we can ask for. We're 6 points better off now than we was last season. So I think we've got a chance if we put a good performance in and don't get spanked like last couple of seasons. We've conceded 9 goals in the last 2 games at Anfield. Yeah, if we don't go down that road again, then and we come out with a proper performance. And let's not forget here as well, we took the lead at Anfield, and then we just capitulated with dead defending.
Yeah. But did you see Socrates today?
I ain't really seen that. What's he saying?
He basically said that he thinks somewhere in his mad mind, he thinks it will be easier to defend against Liverpool's strike force than it will be against Burnley's.
Nah, he's off his head. Yeah, he's off
his
head.
Do you know what I mean? What happened to that last year, bro? Because I know you were playing that game.
Yeah, the worst
thing
for a defender is pace and technical ability, and all 3 of their strikers have got all of that, yeah? When you're playing up against a physical big lump of a guy that just wants to try and win headers, and you're that guy yourself, it's a match. When you're playing up against somebody who's rapid and can spin you inside out, they ain't about that life, bruv.
Exactly. And they got 3 players that could do that as well.
Exactly. Well, yeah, the front 3 can all do that, and they can all interchange. And Firmino always scores against us, man.
Exactly. we remind him he's a goal scorer.
You know he's underrated, most underrated player in the Premier League, man.
Yeah. I like Firmino. He's a good player. Good player. All right, we're just going to have to... I mean, I will talk more about this in my preview. We're just going to have to fight fire with fire. That's all we can do. I know we've got VP and Rabadam, who are our Liverpool friends in the chat. Rabadam has just dropped a donation. Thank you for that, mate. He goes, you are playing us at an opportune time, though. That true, because I don't think Liverpool are in their full stride at the moment.
Yeah, it's early, man.
If there's ever a time to try and play them, it is now. It is now. I do agree with that. But then again, you guys are still winning. You guys are still winning. I think Liverpool are top and we're second. Literally the battle of the top 2.
Are we still top of the league? Nah, City.
We're second. We're second. Yeah.
The league.
Yeah. It's a top of the table clash.
Mate, when was the last time we went into Anfield with a top of the table clash? Probably 1989.
Oh shit! I listen. It's better than last year where we lost the first 2 games. Oh, what was that? Oh, Wan-Bissaka, come on now, you're a better player than that. Just tuned in. What's the score, Colin? It is 1-1, mate. It is 1-1.
Pogba's missed a penalty.
And Pogba's missed a penalty.
He saved it.
Although me and Lee are debating because Lee thinks it was a good save. I think it was a good save, but it was also a poor penalty.
Shocking penalty. He went far enough to the left, man. How long left? Says Jack. About 15. Well, on my stream, 17 minutes.
Rabadam just dropped another donation. Thank you, mate. We haven't lost at home in 2.5 years, though. That's the thing.
That's pretty relentless when you think about it, isn't it?
Fuck that. Records are made to be broken. Come on now, Arsenal. Come on.
I don't know whether they're because obviously I've muted this stream that I'm on. Yeah, I don't know whether they're trying to say the keeper moved off the line, but his right foot was still behind the line when Pogba struck the penalty. But they've proper analysed it on this stream I'm on. They've looked at it like 3 times. Yeah.
Oh, they haven't done that shit with Sky. They've done a couple of replays. That's about it. Rabadam must have oil field and own it with VP. I hear you, bro. Cover Wolves, get a second. I'll go into work. Smug as fuck. My workplace is mainly Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans, weirdly. Couple of Spurs fans as well. Lee and Chig, I was going to make a cup of tea while Pogba was doing his run up for the penalty, but Ollie must have told him to hurry it up. Lee and Chig, when's your birthdays? From Noah. Well, Lee's in June. And mine is 7 months after that, 6th of January.
Yeah, you're pretty much 5 months ahead of me in terms of month, but I'm miles older than you.
I like you added that part just to make it clear. I might look 45, but I am 34.
My hairline looks like 65. I'm going with that Mane hairline right now. I hardly need a haircut as well, you know what I'm saying? The trim's dead right now. I can't even lie. Badly need a haircut, man.
Oh, okay. You're the 18th of January, so you are just about still a Capricorn. Big up to my Capricorns. United are going to score. I can feel it. They are starting to just turn it up a little bit, just a little bit. I think Wolves have just chilled for a minute. Really, it does show you how good of a team Liverpool are, and how good. Sorry, Liverpool. How good of a team Wolves are, and how good their manager is. Because that these guys are no chumps. They're almost seen as an established side these days, an established Premier League side. No one thinks of them as relegation candidates or anything like that. Everyone's looking over their back at them. I'm thinking these are motherfuckers that could break into the top 4 potentially.
Yeah, proper. Oh, listen, that manager Wolves have got, bruv, he's sick. He is sick, bruv. Yeah, he don't even look like a football manager. You'd have him down as a bank manager or something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with you.
But no, he's a sick coach, bruv. I can't even lie. He's a wicked coach, man. And do you know what? I wouldn't have him over Emery right now. But
if Emery left, though.
Yeah, if Emery left, I'd take him in a heartbeat. I think he's class, man. Look at the way they play.
I would as well. I like the way he conducts himself. I like the way he holds. You could see he's just a very mild-mannered, but you could tell in the training, in training, he wouldn't put up with any shit either. Yeah, which I quite like.
Mate, maybe get him in now, and we'll get rid of all the deadwood by the end of the window.
Do you know what I mean? I know some people have said, yeah, but what about Lundberg? I think if the Chelsea and United situations have taught us anything, don't put a legend in fucking charge until they've actually proved themselves at a big club. Don't put them look at that Chelsea. Look what's going on there, man. Look what's going on there. Don't get me wrong. I think Lundberg clearly has something about himself, but nah. So I remember all those people that were banging on about.
I don't want to be in a position where Lampard is going to get sacked from Chelsea, we have with Ljungberg. Yeah,
exactly.
Don't want it. Yeah, I love Ljungberg. I don't want to hate him.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. And I'll give it up to Kenny Ken, because Kenny Ken, this was what he predicted. The thing that Chelsea are probably going to go through, and United at least went through last season, was this idea that because they're legends, now you're hesitating as to whether or not you should get rid of these fucks. And we don't want us to be in. We've just got out of this Wenger shit. We don't want this situation of, and maybe arguably a manager shouldn't be a legend of the club who was previously playing at the club. It should be someone who's almost detached from it and that can make hard decisions. So I can see the point of that.
So the thing is, I like the fact that Ljungberg's in the setup. I like the fact we're starting to get somebody who's ex-player.
Me too. I don't think there's anything wrong with having the coaches.
Always number two, never number one. Never number one. Yeah.
Agreed.
I wanted Ancelotti as my first pick for Arsenal manager, Ancelotti. Yeah, I would have took Patrick Vieira as number two all day long, but never Patrick Vieira as manager. No way, mate. Yeah, I idolise that.
I would take Thierry Henry as number two, to be fair. As a number two, no problem. If that's what you want to do, no problem. Because I think he would inspire the players. So I wouldn't have any issue necessarily with that. What I don't want is for them to think, oh, well, we've set the manager and Thierry's there, so maybe he's a big enough name to be No, motherfucker. He needs to be someone knowledgeable. Don't just put Thierry in there because he's a big name. Put him in there because he knows what the fuck he's doing, which he clearly has shown. Sorry, Thierry, you don't. you don't.
Mate, he went to Monaco, signed Cesc and flopped.
Yeah. They put their first old man into the team now. Mata's just come on for the well overrated Lingard. It's only Arsenal that make Lingard look like a decent player. Yeah, I know Pepe. I know people are going to say Pepe and Zidane. Cool. That is more the exception than the norm. You can't tell me that it constantly happens, because it doesn't. There's a reason that Tony Adams never made it as a manager. There's a reason that Roy Keane never made it as a manager. You know, there are so many examples of people who you would assume would be good managers and just are not. Alan Shearer is another one. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. No, I wouldn't have Arteta either.
No, I wouldn't. Nah, man.
Oh, what kind of header is that? Oh, well defended. Well done. Unai is the man. Gary Neville, see what I'm saying? Another one. I remember there were loads of people that were telling me.
Flops. 8 straight losses, wasn't it?
You know what I mean? And I think everyone just assumed that, yeah. Everyone just assumed that, because he's so knowledgeable on this channel, he'll do well. All right, then cool. Let's watch and see what he does. For some unusual reason, he went to Valencia. You'd think, at least give yourself a chance, bro. Stay in the English league at least.
Yeah.
And it was just a complete failure, an absolute failure.
Chig, I need to go to the toilet, bruv.
Go ahead.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Go ahead. Just don't tell True Geordie, whatever you do. Chig, would you sack Lee as Brighton manager? No, but Lee's doing well, man. Lee's doing well. Why would you sack him, man? Brother's got to have a job. Would I take an English manager? If he's good enough, I couldn't care less where he's from. That to me is not an issue. But what English manager would you take? That's the other question. People will cite Eddie Howe. Okay, Eddie Howe needs to take over a big club to show he can. He's done well with Bournemouth. Before we know it, Bournemouth is a one. I remember people were banging on about how Steve Clarke was the next coming because he was an amazing coach. All right, cool. Where's Steve Clarke now? Southgate? No, I would not have Gareth Southgate. No, thank you. No, thank you. Chig, what do I think of Coutinho going to Bayern? I think it's a good move for him. Good move for everybody, all around. Dyche or Howe? Obviously, if it's out of those two, it's Howe. Obviously. I can't stand Sean Dyche. Joe says free. No, thank you. No, thank you. Because give it 2 years, everyone will be at each other's throats. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate it, brother. Hope you've subscribed. Harry Redknapp and his assistant, Piers Morgan. Gosh, I'll be the downfall of the club. I must admit, if there's one person I almost owe an apology to, it's Brendan Rodgers. Because when we were initially being linked with him, I was like, no. But actually, the more I think about it, he wouldn't have been a bad choice, you know. He really wouldn't have been. He would have been fine. He plays our sort of football. I think he would have been a decent option. See, okay, there's your British manager. I would take Brendan Rodgers if Emery was to leave. Alan Pardew, taking a piss. I would not take Mourinho. Oh, Wolves on the counter. Not coming to anything. Donald Trump as manager, you joker. Would I take Sarri? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I always liked Sarri. The Chelsea fans are kind of ridiculous, and they kind of almost deserve what they're getting at the moment. Because they sacked a guy that actually won them a trophy, and they put in a guy that's completely unproven, only because he's a legend and he gets on with the owner, is why he's employed. It's just the logic there just don't make any sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you. Chig, I wouldn't take. Don't get it twisted, Noah. It would not be my first choice. But you know, when I think about it, we almost employed Arteta. Are you telling me you wouldn't have taken Rodgers over Mikel Arteta? I'd take Rodgers every time. And if we're talking British managers, I would take. Although he's Irish, isn't he? Or is he Northern Irish? If he's Northern Irish, he's considered British. So yeah, I would take Rodgers. Allegri as manager. That seems to be everyone's dream manager. Nigglesman is my. Say that properly, because if you say it in the wrong way, it sounds like you're saying something else. Nigglesman would be my ideal choice. Yes. He's young, he's hungry, he's clearly talented, knows young players, plays good football. To me, that's an Arsenal manager waiting to happen. Chig Simeone, yeah, wouldn't be a popular choice, but he would sort out that defense. That's for damn sure. He's Northern Irish. Yeah, I thought so. Chig, Chelsea or Manchester United for what? In right stadium announcer. Chig, sport predictions for Arsenal Liverpool. My preview, bro. My preview. I'll do it on my preview. Can't do that now. Neil Lennon, no chance. Wow, Chig, you have to love the Irish. I do, man. Got a lot of time for Irish people, man. A lot of time. Always been cool to me throughout my life, so yeah. I've got to go over there at some point. At some point. Nigglesman would win the league in under 3 years. Possibly. Possibly. He's my ideal choice. If I'd have an ideal choice to replace Emre once Emre was done, it would be him, for sure. So, Lee, I see you're back, brother.
I'm back again. It's still 1 apiece on my stream. Is it still 1 apiece on yours?
Yeah, 1.5 minutes before injury time.
I did say it'd be a draw. There's still time for a winner, obviously.
Yeah, I did say it'd be 1-1. I'm just saying.
So did I. I said at the very beginning of this stream, yeah, I said 1-1 or 2-2. You don't know what you're talking about. You've got no idea.
Chig, do you think we will challenge for the title next year? Possibly. Let's see. I'm quite keen to see how things shake down this year, because I know a lot of people are like, I can't believe Arsenal fans think they're going to win the league. There ain't no Arsenal fan that realistically thinks we're going to win the league. But why can't we challenge for it? Why is it a bad thing to aim to challenge for it? We should be always aiming to win that. Always.
Challenge all day long.
So yeah, I say, why can't we challenge for it? For sure. Chig and Lee are the kings of YouTube. Sally Gooner UK, you charmer, you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can't see the comment though.
It's up. It's above the slabhead comment. Up.
I've seen quite a few of them.
I know. Yeah, YankGooner just keeps saying slabhead.
About me or talking about Harry Maguire. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's either me or Harry Maguire. One of the two. I'm from Cork, mate. There's we've got a lot of Irish people that follow us, bro. Jack45 being another Irish person. Big up to the Irish.
Do you know what? I've only ever been to Ireland once. Yeah,
I've never been. I want to go. Never been.
I went to Dublin, and I'll tell you something now. Yeah, right. The Guinness in Dublin tastes better than the Guinness in England. Yeah, it's different.
Oh, of course it would. Of course it would. And I don't like Guinness, but even I would try it.
I don't like
it. M. Mason, I have no idea what. I do kind of know what a wallet is, but that's a troops word. That's a Northwest London word.
I have no idea what it means. So I think it's something quite bad, like he's an idiot or something like that.
Yeah. That's a troops word. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm in North London and we don't say wallet. Tell you that now. That is a Northwest thing. That is all troops right there. It's not you, it's Harry Maguire. Okay, cool. Got you. Chig and Lee, do you think Emre can win the league for us in the next couple of seasons? And Lee, shall I let you answer that one? Because I know you love Emre.
I love him, man. Unai Emery's Red Army, bruv. I think if we can get out the Deadwood, and we've still got Deadwood, we know who they are, don't need to name them, then get in proper players. And it looks like Emery knows what he wants and how he wants to go forward. And it looks like the club are doing that. You know, Nicola Pepe, you know, we've signed Saliba for next season. So I think we can. I think we can. It's going to take a bit more time. We ain't going to do it this season, maybe not even next season. But the season after, I fully expect us to be right up on Liverpool and Man City, definitely. So maybe 2 more seasons. But I know a lot of people are impatient because we've gone so long without a title or without a problem. But no, I think Emery's the man. I love him, man. I think he's sick. I think he's a quality manager.
Emery's the best. That's from Don Juan. And Don Juan likes disagreeing with me about everything. So if he agrees with you, you must be talking some sort of sense.
It's the Chig style. You're back. You're back again. You froze.
Oh, sorry. I said that even Don Juan agrees with you, says Emre's the best. And Don Juan likes disagreeing with me about everything. So clearly must be making some kind of sense.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this comment, Chig.
Which one? Oh, hold on. I'm watching the YouTube feed, so it takes a while for it to come up. You get a free pint when you go to the Guinness factory in Dublin. I'm on it then. Straight up. I'm on it. By the way, as there's a lot of Irish people in here, Evan, Jack, everyone else.
A lot of Irish subscribers, man.
Can one of you guys tell me, is Proper 12 actually shit? Because a lot of people will say it's shit, but I don't know if they're just hating on Conor McGregor or is it actually shit? Because I do like certain whiskey. Is it shit? One of you guys tell me. Oh, United, last minute goal. Oh, save.
It's going to end a draw, man. We know this. We said this. We predicted this. And do you know what? It's a great result. It's a great result. And do you know what? On the balance of play, it's probably a fair result as well.
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't think United have really peppered their goal to the point where their goalkeeper's been making save after save and they've cut them apart. You know, the goal that Martial scored was class. Can't lie. Neves' goal was class. Yeah, both good goals, very good goals. Neves' goal was probably goal of the Premier League so far.
Game done.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just see that shot. Right, I can turn that off now. Now I know it's done. Yeah, I just see that shot from Luke. But yeah, on the balance of play, that was probably a fair result. You know, first half, Man United probably dominate. Well, they did dominate. Second half, Wolves were probably the better team. And, you know, the fact that VAR's played a part again, yeah, I'm still not convinced, though. I can't lie. I need to see another replay of that, yeah. I am not convinced that that was onside. Yeah, I'm not convinced. When he plays that ball, I need to see where that guy was that he played it to and where everyone was in line, where Rashford was. But listen, I called 1-1, you called 1-1. And
so Arsenal and Liverpool, the only ones with a 100% record in the league, baby. The top two are coming.
Mate, we're top of the table, baby. How does it feel?
No, I'll let you know at 7 o'clock on Saturday. We're doing a watch along for that, right? It's gonna be it ain't gonna be fun. I'll be honest. I am not looking forward to that because I just don't want us to get embarrassed. I could take a loss, just don't get embarrassed. That's all I ask. Show some sort of heart. They could do that, no problem. I could take whatever comes.
Mate, as long as we keep it down, yeah.
Keep it down.
We'll be quite acceptable. Yeah, if we do you know what? I'm not going to give away too much about my preview, yeah. Right, but I see somebody put this up on Twitter and I screenshotted his formations and how he wanted to do it. And I thought, you know what, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, and he picked the personnel that I wanted as well. So I screenshotted it. I'm not going to give it away, yeah. But yeah, basically, wait for the preview. But I would not go gung-ho against them, although that might be the best form of defence is to go against them. But if you do that, if you do that, you're playing into their hands at some points because, listen, we're out of shape a hell of a lot of the time. And, you know, sometimes you just need to sit and be compact, yeah, get everyone tucked in and then use your players on the break. Listen, I'll quite happily take a boring park the bus Jose style 0-0. I'll take it all day long. If we can get any kind of result at Anfield, that's an improvement. Yeah, because we have been dicked for years. Yeah, at Anfield. Yeah, the last time I think the last time we got a result there was a 3-3, wasn't it? I think somebody pointed that out on Saturday. It was a 3-3 when he took over 3-2 up. Yeah, and then they scored. The last time I think we won there. I think the last time we won there, Van Persie scored the winner in stoppage time, the volley. Was that the last time we won there? I might be wrong.
I actually completely agree with Troops' assessment on it because we're going to need Arsenal at their best and then another 25% on top of that to beat them. And I think we're going to need to be at our best just to get a draw. So it's going to take a superhuman effort and to get a positive result at Anfield. But we could do it. It's just we're going to have to be brave. And maybe, like you say, because of that, maybe taking the game to them might be the best way of doing that. Because they would almost expect us to be on the back foot. What they wouldn't expect is for us to just relentlessly attack them. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to be ahead of you on Saturday because The game's on Sky, baby. Yeah.
Right, let's do a couple more minutes of this. Let's read some of their comments out. There's not a great deal of comments in the coming through to me. We're pinning this one. Arsenal FC says Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2. I'm liking that. Noah says 25% chance of beating them.
I'll take that, to be honest.
One's on the high grade tonight.
25%, it's not that bad. I'll take that.
I'm drinking the finest, bruv. The finest.
The finest.
Right,
cool. Let me watch the actual feed with you. Lee,
yeah,
what am I drinking?
You know what? Even when you do Now TV, yeah, I can do that on my Xbox. Yeah, when you do Now TV, that's still about a minute behind actual footage.
It can be, yeah. It can be
behind. Yeah, I've done it before. Yeah, look at this guy. Yeah.
Gosh, imagine. Just imagine the rants.
Bro, listen, right? If that goes over 5, the stream's cutting off.
If that's going over 5, I predict problems with the stream.
Yeah, technical issues. See you later. Yeah. We love teams that hard creates lovely space. There you go. Liverpool fans telling us ourselves how to go against them. Yeah. Sit back, compact, defend, and go for everything 100%. Yeah. Don't even care if we attack. Don't even care if we have a shot. If we get out of there with a 0-0, I'm over the moon. Here we go. This is a good comment. I'm going to embarrass Van Dijk.
I think it can it could potentially happen only because I've seen Van Dijk defend this season. He looks rusty as fuck. So I'm hoping that shit continues.
Happy birthday for the weekend, my friend.
Happy birthday.
It's not Tottenham. It's not Tottenham we're playing, bruv. It's Liverpool. We only do 5-2s against Tottenham, bruv.
Imagine though. Imagine the amount of people that say we'll win the league if we won 5-2 at Anfield.
Saying sign Ceballos up after one game.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't lie though. I can't lie. I was knocking one out that whole stream, bruv. Yeah,
bro. Because you know why? He surprised you. I know you won't admit it, but he surprised you.
I would admit it because I fully admit when I think I'm wrong. Yeah, right. I didn't think he had that physical side of the game, bruv. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. And he was getting chopped to pieces and getting up and just breaking ankles again. And he was having it as well. Let's not lie. Yeah, he set up that second goal by getting stuck in. Yeah. And I didn't think that was about him. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. The only problem is I watched Claude's interview with Robbie afterwards. Yeah, and he's going, yeah. It's all well and good that he's played great today. Yeah, but what we need to do is get him have a little blip towards the end of the season. Otherwise, he's going to be like going back to Madrid.
True. It needs to be a bad form towards the end of the season for sure. Oh man, I'm just hoping Madrid go for Pogba. Because if he goes for Pogba, then surely Ceballos has got to think, yeah, fuck this. Clearly, they don't want me, so I might stay at a club I'm loved. You know?
Well, the thing is, Eriksen could be the difference, bruv, because Eriksen is in the last year of his contract. You never know. You never know, and he might end up going to Madrid. Pogba could go to Madrid. Then that means Ceballos is gone.
Or even Eriksen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, you know, you never know. Eriksen could go for nothing, to Madrid. Well, he's a free agent at the end of the season. So unless they strap him up, which I don't think they're going to, he's gone, mate. Yeah, and Madrid could be the destination. So yeah, I'm like, mate, if we sign him, do you know, everyone's saying he's like Santi, yeah? Right? I think he's more like Fabregas.
I can see the Santi's comparisons because I think he could tackle better than Cess could. I love Cess. Tackling was never his forte.
Mate, Cess was a baller, bruv. Cess was a baller.
I love Cess. I still love Cess. Fuck the haters. But tackling was never his thing. Whereas Santi was, particularly in the latter half of his career, weirdly got really good at it. And so I said that at the time, though. For me, I said, I don't want to necessarily say it's Santi, but guys, trust me, you're in for a treat when you see this guy. So I'm glad I'm kind of being vindicated because, admittedly, it's just one game. But
it's just one game. He had that 20 minutes in the first game, and he gave the ball away a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But then that's just getting used to the tempo. Yeah,
Get used to the pace.
Yeah, it was an away game. They were in our face. But then obviously the home game, bruv. Listen, we were up against a physical Stoke City type team. Yeah, my man was selling dreams, and then Jesus Christ, when Pepe come on, wow, bruv. I've watched that replay of him nutsing Ben Mee, bruv. Yeah, literally for an hour straight. Yeah,
I've watched it a few times as well. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's jokes.
Because you could see the joy that just sinks out of Ben Mee at the moment that happens. It's like he doesn't even bother chasing back. He's just like, oh gosh.
Yeah, he just put his arms up like, and like I said when we were on the stream, yeah, right. It was like the Danny Mills one, yeah. Do you remember Danny Mills when Henri had him in the corner flag?
Yes.
And he dragged it back, and he was just stood there looking at the lino going, what? Yeah, too funny.
If you notice, and Danny Mills has been shitting on Arsenal ever since. If you notice that, as a pundit, that's all he does is shit on us now. That's all he does.
Mate, I swear to God, yeah, it's hilarious, right? Because he was a proper muggy footballer. I hated him, man. Proper hated that guy. Yeah, hated him. But when Henri done that, I remember the game. Yeah, that got the biggest cheer of the night. Yeah, he ruined him, bruv. And he's just stood there like that to the lino.
Amraj, to answer your question, I think Pepe is still not 100% fit, but I think what will probably end up happening is he'll play an hour and then get taken off.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You reckon he'll start then?
I think he'll start. Yeah, I think he'll start. It's a big game. He'll start.
Okay.
But it wouldn't surprise me necessarily if Emery started Aubameyang or Lacazette.
I don't think he will start. I don't think.
You don't think he will?
I think I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to give away what I'm going to say with my formations and my pre.
That's your formation. But what do you think he will do? That's different.
I don't think he'll start him. I don't think he'll start him. Yeah, I don't think he'll start him. And to be honest, I'm not going to start him. Yeah. So there's one player, you know, ain't starting in my starting 11. I'm not saying the rest. I'm not saying the rest. But we have to go tight and compact against them and just stop the gaps. Yeah. I know what team I'm going with. You're going to be surprised when you see my lineup. Yeah, put it that way. But
I've changed my mind about 3-4 times, so I don't blame you. Plus, I'm going to do I'm going to bring a new feature to the channel where I actually show you the lineup rather than just spout it and people are like, what shape have you played? So you'll actually be able to see what shape I played, and I'll talk you guys through it as we go on. So yeah, the beauty of StreamYard, people. The beauty of StreamYard.
I figured out how to get a website up and minimize myself now. I've done it today.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
In fact, you know what? I'm that good at it. I'm going to do it now before we log this off. Yeah. Yeah. You watch. I'll properly cock this up now.
You know what I mean? Pressure's on now.
One sec. Right. This is how we do. Yeah. Right. So let me. Right now I've done that. Can you still see me?
Let me go to the actual thing.
You can still see me. Yeah.
Yeah, I can still see you. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right, we do that. We then go back to that. We then go to that. Right, we then go back to that. Is that working fine? Hey, I've got it on point already, bruv. And do you know what? It's so easy. It's mad. Yeah, it's so easy to do, right? So when the team's announced, yeah, and or when we do the stream for the Liverpool game, I can then type in, yeah, and get starting 11s up and leave them sat there for 5 minutes or 10 minutes to start off the stream. Listen, I'm the least technical person on the planet, bruv, yeah, and even I figured out how to do that. That's how easy this is to use. Yeah, and then I can just go remove, and we're back to normal. And then if I want to do it again, I can do it again. It's sick. It's so easy to use, man. It's too easy.
StreamYard, we love you. Just saying. Oh, all right,
Nice.
man.
Listen, thanks to everybody who's watched. Let me check how many viewers we've had on this. We refresh. Nearly 8,500 people watched that, and it's not even Arsenal-related show. So, listen, thank you very much. Do stick a like on the video. It doesn't tell me how many are on it right now unless I go to the channel and watch it.
I'll tell you what, guys. Before we head out of here, you're on 198. Hit it over 200 for us, at least while we're on.
No, 250.
There you go.
Nah, man, 250, bro. 250.
You're on 200 right now.
250.
201.
Let's go.
Right now.
Let's load this up. But yeah, listen, big up everyone in the chat. Like I said, unless I've got it on my phone, all of the chat don't come through. So I do appreciate everyone that's watched. If I do miss your comments, don't hold it against me. Obviously, I'm trying to watch my phone, the stream, that stream, Chig, the comments, the lot. So it's kind of hard. I've got to multitask and I'm blind. So yeah, listen, big up yourselves. Thank you very much. And listen, we got a good result tonight for Arsenal, a 1-1 draw. So I've called it, you called it. And yeah, it was great, man. So listen, thank you very much. Consistently over 300 people watching all the way pretty much. Nearly 9,000 people, like I said. And Chig, your channel is in the description. Anyone who's not subscribed, go to the description now. Click the subscribe option for his channel now. He will be back for the Liverpool game at the weekend. And hopefully, we can not get embarrassed.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to be an intense stream. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, mate, it could be really intense to the point where I'll just fuck it off at half time. Yeah. But yeah, listen, thank you very much. All have a wonderful evening. And Chig, thanks again, my friend. Anyway,
No
Chig, say goodnight to the people.
We're out, people. Take care.
Unai Emery's Red Army.